Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brittnee. So about a month ago, I taught you guys how to make the viral Dubai chocolate bar, and I promised that I would update you guys on the bars. Originally, I was going to update you guys using YouTube Shorts, but it turns out I can't keep my yapping to under 1 minute. So I'm putting all of my updates in this one video, and you can just watch all of them at once. So let's get to it. Still nice and perfectly shiny. No signs of fat migration. The chocolate looks nice, no blooming, no nothing. Shiny. Sorry, these ones are torn apart. They've been in the regular fridge though, so they're losing a bit of shininess. But these marks are just from them moving around on the pan, but there's no fat migration or blooming. So when they come to room temperature, I'll take a bite out of them and see if they're still crunchy. Okay, so it's been a week and 3 days, and I'm going to test if these are still crunchy. I just have bits and pieces left. They've been in the regular fridge, and I just took them out to come to room temperature for like 45 minutes. Oh my gosh. The kataifi is still crunchy. Crazy. I'm gonna test each one. And I don't see any fat migration. I'm shocked. I'm gonna take a bite of the new edge. The flavor feels like it's changed a tiny bit, but maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, one more. Okay, so now I'm going to try the homemade praline one, which is just kind of messy. It's really soft. I just have like a corner to test. I'm going to see if this one is still crunchy. Again, no sign of fat migration. Like the outer shell looks great. The milk chocolate looks great. No blooming or anything weird going on. Everything's still crunchy. A week and 3 days, and it's still crunchy. I'm impressed and shocked. So I guess I'll test it again in 2 weeks and see what's going on. Hi guys. Okay, so it's been like almost 2 weeks exactly. What day is it today? Tuesday? Okay, tomorrow will be 2 weeks since I filled and capped these Dubai chocolates. So I'm reporting back on how they look. As far as the outside, the designs still look great. They're nice and shiny still. I've been storing them in my wine cooler. This one has gotten a little greasy underneath, but it's because these are so heavy that this one cracked a little, and so I'm not surprised that it's leaking. But if you look at the chocolate surface itself, nothing has happened. So no fat migration. People talked about how they struggled with fat migration, but I have not encountered this problem. Here's the homemade praline version. Nothing going on the outside. They look great. And here are the little snack bars. Same thing. They also still look great. My shelling sunk in a little. I mean, my capping on this one. Interesting. Whoops. Huh. Some of them look a little like that. These ones were cracked. Anyway, they look great on the outside. So let's test the inside. I'll start with the homemade praline one. Ugh, I love how shiny it is. It's still so shiny. Okay, this is the last one I have, so let's bite into it and see if it's still crunchy. Still crunchy. I'm amazed that it's still so crunchy. So in the homemade praline, the kataifi has stayed crunchy. Now let's try the pistachio cream version. Say goodbye. This is my last one. Goodbye, Dubai bar. It's been fun. Let me break it open. This pistachio cream is like a produced product in a jar, so I assume the shelf life is pretty decent. So I'm not worried about that, but I was only worried about the kataifi not staying crunchy, but it is. I'm trying to pull out just some filling so that I can make sure it's not the chocolate, and it's definitely the kataifi. Still crunchy, like still really crunchy. This is good to know because I think I want to try selling some of these in Utah because, you know, people are trying to get their hands on some and they can't find them. And it's nice to know that even after 2 weeks, it's still crunchy. So that makes it a lot easier to sell because I can make them in advance. I'm just going to bite into one little piece of the little caterpillar bar. Crazy. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised that they stay crunchy. Like that crunchy. No sogginess whatsoever. I guess the phyllo dough is so thin, maybe it just doesn't absorb moisture. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it absorbs very much moisture. So, okay. I mean, I think I'm gonna check back in 1 more week just for fun. So I'm gonna put what I have left. I'm gonna put this is what I have left, back in my wine cooler. Now this one won't be perfectly sealed, but I'll just cut into it over here in another week and see what happens with them. Now I'm starting to think they'll be crunchy in another week still. Crazy. Hi guys, back with another update. It has been exactly 3 weeks since I made these Dubai chocolates. And well, let me give you a little look-see. Just real quick, here's what they're looking like. Still really shiny. My lighting's not that great. There we go. This is just because I did not the greatest molding job, but there's no fat bloom or anything going on the chocolate. Some of these little snack bars sunk when I molded them, so that's why some of this stuff's showing through. Here's the thin teardrop bar. Chocolate, no blooming, looks good. Here's the thick Dubai bar. I showed you guys last week, it was leaking a little bit, but trying to see if there's like a white spot. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that could be some sort of fat something. Here's the homemade one. A little bit of leakage over here too, but the chocolate surface looks good and normal. Okay. All right, so that's what they look like. This will be my last update because they lasted a lot longer than I thought. I was really only picturing them to last like a couple days before they got soggy or the fat migrated or something weird happened, but nothing weird has happened. So it's been 3 weeks. Honestly, I'm not that nervous because there's so much sugar in them that I'm not like nervous of getting sick or anything, but I wouldn't sell them after 3 weeks, or I wouldn't yeah, I wouldn't say the shelf life is 3 weeks. I would probably still tell people to eat these within a week. So that's just my advice, but I have no testing or anything official to back it up. Just, that's what I would probably do. I would say eat as soon as possible for best quality. Okay, ready? Still crunchy. Tastes the same. Here's the inside. That kataifi is so cool. It's so cool that it doesn't go soggy. That's like been the most surprising thing to me because that was just what I always assumed would happen, but I was wrong. I'm gonna miss these bars. They're so pretty. Okay, let's try this one. The snack bar is the perfect like little bites, but this thin one is so satisfying. The shell is so thin and then the filling is so thin. Like that's the one I would prefer to eat probably. This one's insane. It's like way too thick if you ask me, but it is fun to look at and it's fun for people to watch people eat apparently on TikTok because it's so juicy. Honestly, I don't want to eat this much right now. But I'm not sick and the taste is good and it's still crunchy. It's crazy. 3 weeks, a lot longer than I thought they'd last. Okay, here's the last one. It's the homemade praline one. I'm gonna break it in half. Oh, I have a timer going off. Hold on. Okay, got it. That was my timer for these spooky bonbons I just made, and time to unmold them. I'm excited to see how they turned out. Anyway, I'm breaking this in half because I'd rather eat this side than like the corner of extra chocolate. So yeah, here's the homemade one. Tastes normal. Nothing weird going on inside. Tastes good. Still crunchy. Crazy. I'm so impressed. Okay, there's your final update. I hope you guys try making them. They're really good. I ended up loving them. Okay, bye. All right, guys, that's your chocolate update. It turns out that the Dubai filling might have a longer shelf life than I had originally guessed. Just a reminder, shelf life cannot officially be measured unless it's tested with the proper equipment, which I don't have. So I can't give you a solid number, but even after 3 whole weeks, they looked and tasted normal to me. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have made these bars yourself, what problems or observations you've had, let me know down in the comments below. If you liked my update and found it helpful, please like the video. It helps me out a lot. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, today is the day. If you'd like to see something else that's sweet, just click on one of these thumbnails. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.